And here, my dear friends, is one more video for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share with a friend. Hey my dear friends, today I want to talk very simply about 5 foods that will keep you young in an increasingly competitive society. You gotta look young, you gotta feel young. Hey you guys, you know I come from the medical world and I come from the martial arts world, and I learned something very simple in these 2 areas. Usually you can learn 2 things per day, that's it. You can learn 2 things in an area per day. In Taekwondo Jiu-Jitsu you learn 2 moves a day, and that's it. So it's not that I'm dumb, that I keep always my talks very, very simple and use a very simple language, because like Einstein wrote, E equals MC squared. Very, very, very simple, okay? 5 foods that keep you young. Let's start with, how about if we start with the citrus? Very, very simple. So fruits in general, but especially the citrus, society. They will satiate you. In other words, you don't feel hungry after you eat them. They're the number 1 of all foods, number 1. Which means 60% of all hospitals would be empty if we ate less. The studies on caloric restriction show overwhelmingly the less you eat, the longer you live. Number 1. Number 2, they have phytochemicals, which do 2 things. Protect you against free radicals, right? Look, the hose in your backyard ages why? Bombarded by the free radicals, and it cracks. So we demise for what reasons? We just, the free radicals will just make everything in us crack. I'm in front of my house here. Number 2, heart disease. Pulmonary heart disease will make us die young. And 3, neoplasms, cancers, tumors, etc. Okay, so we know that citrus will decrease your hunger. Citrus, with its phytochemicals, will reduce the chance of cardiovascular disease. And number 3, our powerful ORAC, O-R-A-C. In other words, umbrellas against free radicals. Let's talk about chocolate. Let's do a fun one, shall we? Flavonoids. Chocolates are very rich, especially dark chocolates, are very rich in flavonoids. Flavonoids are very interesting substance. They're, again, very powerful ORACs, O-R-A-C, which protect you against free radicals, which are going to aid you and make the arteries of your heart all brittle, okay? And flavonoids will protect you against cardiovascular disease, and once again, it will help prevent the aging process, okay? So I recommend at least a handful of dark chocolate. The highest, the cacao, C-A-C-A-O, the better. Lentils. I know you young people, you're really into being vegetarian nowadays. Of course, I chose this bottle because it's BPA free. Choose. It's better for you to cook yourself, but we're all in a rush. Pick cans that are BPA free, bisphenol A, okay? So lentils are very rich in proteins. Some argue can replace animal protein and fiber. One of the richest in fiber that exists. So why is fiber so important? And the citrus has fiber too. Because studies have shown that when people are died in autopsy, they have 25 pounds of feces in the intestines. That feces, like putty stuck in the hostra of your intestine, gives you cancer, okay? So the more fiber you consume, the more diseases you prevent, the longer you are going to live. All right, let's touch on the fishes because it's not everyone's favorite. So you're supposed to eat how much? An ounce of fish per week, an ounce. So fishes are very simple. It's intelligent food. Yes, it is being food. All those things are correct. Fish, people, have the omegas. So DHA and EPA. So those are very, very important, you guys. What do you think your brain is made out of? Those 2. Your brain is made out of 40% DHA, okay? So I want you to consume fish because it is good. The omegas are, again, protective against the free radicals, and also good for your cardiovascular. Fish is excellent for your cardiovascular. Look at the cultures. Look at an example. Eskimos eat lots and lots of whale blubber, used to, and they would not get heart attacks. Why? DHA, EPA, in the omega-3 of the fish. Okay, guys? So the omega-7 is good to control your sugar in your blood. Omega-9 is good for your sensuality, your vitality. Omega-3 is good for your, omega-6 is good for your brain. Omega-3 is protective against aging and heart disease. Well, we're going to finish. Not your favorite, but try it. If you could get used to it. So, broccoli is very, very, very important. Green leafy vegetables or cruciferous vegetables, okay? They're very, very, very important. I want to talk about green leafy vegetables and cruciferous vegetables. I pick in each category one, the most common one in each category, not to get too complicated. Everyone has access to broccoli. Broccoli, you guys, this is very, very important, very scientific. It helps the enzymes of your cells to fight against cancers. More importantly, has a substance in it called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane. There are many different ways of pronouncing it. Sulforaphane, which this is critical. It's almost like a shield. It protects, especially the cells of your colon, against cancers. Okay, so colon cancer is very, very common, and the sulforaphane protects you against that. So you guys, let's take care of your temple. And we're in a very competitive era of history. Let's take care of our mind, our spirit, our body, and you know, let's make our passage through life count. Okay, Dr. Ray, the King of Beauty, the King of Health. Just, you know why? I'll explain why. Just because I love you.